Hey y'all! Welcome to our podcast, The Pretty Ugly Struggle, hosted by Conni Luv and B.Hall. Each week, sit with us as we discuss viral topics, raising kids, relationships, running businesses, and trying to look good while doing it. The mother effing struggle is real.
What up? Hey, y'all. Welcome to The Pretty Ugly Struggle. It's your girl, Conni Luv.
And I'm B.Hall.
And it's another week of the struggle with us. The struggle is real, boo-boo.
I would have to agree. I would have to completely agree. How's your week been?
My week has been, I'm going to say, actually pretty decent, pretty good, despite everything that's going on. Actually, it's been a positive week with everything going on. So
Positive week.
Yeah, so I don't have any complaints. How about you?
For one, no complaints. I got back from Atlanta a few days ago, and I just been by myself, me and my daughter's pet snake. And I had to feed him for the first time last night.
What did you feed him?
He eats mice.
Oh, you fucking serious.
Frozen mice.
I was going to say, you gave the freaking snake oh my.
It's a frozen mice that my daughter keeps in my freezer.
Y'all keep it in a Ziploc bag?
Well, it comes in a box, and she keeps it wrapped up. I don't want to see even the box of mice in my freezer.
Where do you buy frozen mice from?
At PetSmart.
Oh.
Petco, PetSmart, yeah.
Okay.
And they come in a box of 4, and so they're in my freezer wrapped up in a plastic bag, so I don't have to actually see the picture of mice when I open my freezer. But so I had to go in the freezer, get them out, and I have to, unthaw it, because it has to be a hot mouse, so he feels like it's alive in a way. So I boiled some water. I put it in the microwave, and then I had a bowl. He has his own private bowl, of course. And then I put the mouse into the bowl of hot water, let it unthaw for like 15 minutes. And then I went in her room, opened the cage, pulled it. I have a tool, like a long ass tweezers. Tweezers would look like long. And I took it out the bag, and I was like, you're supposed to hold it and dangle it? I didn't. I dropped it on top of his little cave that's in his cage, and he, within like half a second, snapped it. And that was it.
Couldn't be me.
I said, that's my boy, Blue.
Is that the snake's name?
Bandit. His name is Bandit, and he's a badass bandit.
Get the fuck out of
So
here.
that was my week. You know what? I was in Atlanta with you.
We have fun.
And I had about 15 goddamn packages come through. And so you saw them in my house. I still have some I haven't even opened or whatever, but I've just been really good. Having my hot tea and my orange juice and vitamins, and that's it.
That's good.
Feeling good, feeling great.
Sounds like a good week.
Amongst all of the craziness. I had to unplug for the last 2 days, honestly.
Yeah, me too. I had to just say, get off my social media. I stopped watching CNN. I'm like a real big news buff these days, and I normally don't watch the news at all, but I've been on it because I just want to know what's going on in the world, because it's an immediate effect. But I had to unplug. That shit is
self-care,
draining.
baby. You got to take care of yourself too.
Man, that shit will consume you.
Will.
Make sure y'all out there, hey, take a day, just digress, just say fuck it.
Right?
I don't get on social media. I don't know what's going on. Just self-care, like you said.
Self-care. Even today, I went and just got some lashes done. I want to get a wax done on these legs.
Yesterday, we got facials.
Oh, we got facials yesterday. That's right.
Shout out to my girl, Shamika at, what is it, Star?
Skin by Star.
Skin by Star. Shout out to her.
Black-owned business, by the way.
Yeah. Oh, that's another thing. I've been trying to be very intentional on using Black-owned business.
Yeah, all the way.
You know what I mean? So that's been easy.
Like when we're recording that today at Podcast Studios, it's a Black-owned business.
Yes.
Like, oh my God, I'm so happy.
Yes.
And so professional, guys. Like,
Yeah.
oh my gosh, I'm so excited to be here right now.
Yeah. All on our blackity black.
I'm black, y'all, and I'm black, y'all, and I'm blackity black, y'all.
Like, we really been on. You see, I would have got my braids.
Hey now.
You know
What pants you got on? What kind of pants?
I got on my camo. These are, listen, listen, for real,
Yeah.
these are actually my pants from basic training. I joined the Army when I was 17.
Oh my god.
So like almost 20 years ago.
Yeah.
I joined the Army when I was 17, and these are my pants from basic training.
So did you get them hemmed or something?
No, bitch, I'm just still snatched.
Oh, I'm asking about the ankle. Like the ankle is not done nothing different.
You don't do. Our ankles are not curved in. We have these what are called boot blousers, and we put them in, and you tuck the pants in there, and then it gives you that little look that you're used to seeing. But yeah, these are my girl.
Girl, I love it.
Thank you.
Looking good, honey. Black queen over there.
Like seriously, these. Back then they were baggy on me because I was about 100 pounds.
Yeah.
But now they fit them curves right, honey.
Looking good, honey. Looking good. Hello. Hey, Graham.
So I'm all black power today.
Let's
black
go.
Today.
Let's go. How do you feel about the protesting?
I am excited. I'm proud, you know. I'm proud to be alive and an adult during this time.
Oh, yes.
So I can tell my grandchildren, like, this is what happened, you know?
Just soak it all in.
Yeah. And so many different things have occurred, and I see the results. So it makes it feel like protesting.
It's working.
It's working.
It's working,
It's
finally.
working.
Because so long we've been like, we can't even come together as a people to get anything done because we're all over the place.
Yeah.
But now, not only is it black people coming together, but the world is coming together to help us in this whole march and this protesting.
When they said all 50 states, and then you have like
I cried.
So many other countries. Oh my bad. You have so many other countries that are participating all over the world.
It warms my heart, Constance. It warms my heart.
That's that black magic, honey.
Yes.
That black magic is real. If they tell y'all black magic is not real, they're lying. Black magic is definitely real.
I hate that our soldier, our king, had to lose his life, but I know he's smiling down right now. I know it. To see how the world has come together. There's been plenty of others that have passed, but for some reason this one was different.
It definitely
hit the world differently, you know.
And I think it's so many different reasons. First of all, this is a different generation. This generation that we're dealing with right now, they don't give, excuse my language, they don't give a fuck. Yeah. They ready to ride.
Like, what's up with it?
Yeah, they ready to ride. And so that's another thing. So that's we're not scared anymore.
Yeah.
And it's time, and God will call on his toughest soldiers for the toughest battle, and rest in peace to George Floyd. And I want to say that God used him. Yeah. You know, he definitely used him, and everybody's just moving.
Yeah, that's together as one.
Yeah, and I think it definitely has something to do with, we've seen all of these videos, you know, that where the cops have just killed us, you know,
in cold blood
for no reason, because they feared for their lives.
Quote unquote.
So, but this time, you can see there's no fear.
Yeah.
You can see there's no fear. He just didn't care.
Yeah.
He didn't give a fuck about this man's life at no point.
I watched a video, and I was, even when he walked up, the carelessness, he was so smug, so arrogant. From the very moment, it wasn't even his arrest, from the very moment he arrived.
You're right. He's
disgusting.
Like, I got this.
Exactly. Fucking disgusting.
I got this.
Yeah. Can we talk about what has transpired since?
We definitely can. We definitely can. I actually pulled some stuff out. So when people say protests don't work, rioting doesn't work, yes, the fuck it does.
Hey,
sometimes you gotta get mad. You gotta get mad. It's like when you're a kid, you know what I'm saying? You get bullied, but when you show that bully, like, I'll fight back. I ain't scared of you. That shit gets real. And I feel like that's what Black America did today, this week. These past 10 days, Black America said, shit,
we ain't taking your shit no more.
I'm not scared. Exactly. So I definitely am excited about what has changed. Okay, so here are a few things. One is, these have happened, this is within 10 days after the protest started, right? So you have charges upgraded against Officer Chauvin, and his accomplices are arrested and charged. Dallas adopts a duty to intervene rule that requires officers to stop other cops who are engaging in inappropriate use of force. New Jersey's Attorney General said that the state will update its use of force guidelines for the first time in 2 decades. So in 20 years, you haven't changed your use of force guidelines.
Yikes.
That's fucking crazy.
Yeah.
20 years? 20 years ago, shit was different. It's
Vastly.
Like, I really feel like
Haven't even cared to.
You should update your procedures at least annually. Or review them annually.
At least review. Yeah.
At least review them annually, because the world changes
to see how you
constantly.
can improve upon.
Exactly. So, but you mean to tell me in 20 years? But anyway, I digress. Okay. So that's that. In Maryland, a bipartisan work group of state lawmakers announced a police reform work group. Los Angeles City Council introduces motion to reduce LAPD's $1.8 billion operating budget.
Wow.
That's a lot of money.
Just in Los Angeles alone?
Mm-hmm. Police brutality captured on camera leads to near immediate suspensions and firings of officers in several cities, including Buffalo and Fort Lauderdale. That definitely is a big one.
In what way? What do you feel?
Because you should. If I caught you on camera, there needs to be no investigation before you're suspended.
Okay.
You need to be suspended immediately. Like, if I get caught fighting at school, they gonna suspend your ass right away.
Oh, yeah.
There ain't no investigation needed. You were fighting. I don't know why.
It's
I don't
a zero
care.
tolerance.
Yeah, so immediately you're suspended from school. Officers should be the same. I don't need to investigate why you did it. You just did something, and it's caught on camera. Immediately suspend them. You know, and it should be without pay. Honestly and truly. It definitely should be without pay.
Yes, I agree. It's like a vacation, suspended with pay. What? You just killed a man in cold blood, suspended with pay.
You get to just go home and chill out?
Yeah.
Get home and chill out?
Mow your lawn and shit and play with the kids. The fuck? Okay.
Police brutality captured on cameras lead. I'm sorry, I said that one. Monuments celebrating Confederates are removed in cities in Virginia, Alabama, and other states. Yeah? Have you watched that on the news?
No. I haven't watched any news, to be honest.
It has been a lot. They've been bringing them dang on Confederate statues down. Okay. Which should have been down a long time ago. Yeah. I don't understand that, but it's moving. Streets in the front of White House is renamed Black Lives Matter Plaza. Like, that is Can we get a clap? Can I get a freaking applause? Okay. That shit is the dopest shit ever. Shout out to the mayor in D.C. I can't think of her name at this moment, but I'm going to Google it and find it. But that's dope. So every time he gets on that airplane, so every time Donald Trump gets on that helicopter and he's flying, or he gets on Air Force One, he's going to see Black Lives Matter. And he's going to pull up to Black Lives Matter Plaza. The fuck out of here.
Yes, God. Yes, God.
God is good.
All the time.
And all the time.
God is good.
That's what I'm talking about. Yeah. So that's just a few of the examples of
what has happened. What has it been, 2 weeks now, maybe?
Right about now, I think we're at like 12 days.
Okay. Dang, so I love it. In 12 days, that's a lot.
But that's like what we were talking about last week. Like, you got to see immediate changes. What is going to make the people stop marching? When are we going to get satisfied? We need to see immediate changes.
They said that the boycott when Rosa Parks stood on the front of the bus lasted, was it 381 or 318?
I think it was 381.
I'm dyslexic. Is it 381? 381 days that boycott lasted.
Do you think our people...
I never knew that.
Do you think our people are strong enough to go that long?
381 days? Yeah. No, I'm sorry. So? I don't think so. Because we're so, what is it, ADD?
Yeah.
I mean, not to laugh, but...
Soon as something new, we'll be like, oh, what's that over there?
Oh, what's that over there? Like...
Ooh, that hurts, because it's so true. The truth
It's the truth. You know, I'm going to hit you in the chest with it. It's the truth.
The truth definitely hurts sometimes.
I'm glad it is still going on even right now. I think we can go. I'll give us 60. I'll give us 60 days. Yeah, 60. Girl, that's a stretch.
That's good though. I can't say, because the revolution is real right now.
Absolutely.
So I really don't know.
I pray we can go long until we get some
long as we need
even more changes in all 50 states. You know,
it was hard staying in the house for 30 days.
Shit.
Corona.
We barely made it back in time. Good thing we had that vacation before Corona, the quarantine hit.
Yeah, definitely.
Because, honey.
I'm ready for a vacation right now.
I don't even, let me do, this B.Hall talking right now, y'all. I'm subject. I'm single, right? I'm subject. Your girl is single. And when I see a man, I don't know how to act. Let me just be honest. Can I speak to the people for a minute? Just to be honest.
Go, give it to him.
The femininity in me just wants to leap out and pounce on that man.
Pounce
Let
on
me
him?
pounce. Literally pounce on that man. Don't judge me, y'all. This is a judge-free zone.
Judge-free zone. That is what the pretty ugly
I love
is.
masculine energy all the time. And it just speaks to my inner sex kitten, if you will. So this quarantine, honey. Whew.
So all the single women during
All
quarantine,
the single ladies.
what were you? What did you do? Because I have a boo thing. Well, I kind of had a boo thing. Quarantine broke us up.
Girl, do we wanna? Have we closed the topic of the movement? How do you feel? Because we would like to go into another subject.
Yeah, because
lighten up the mood a little bit.
We just gotta lighten up the mood. You know, just like we said, we gotta just decompress. Let that shit go for a little bit. We know that it's happening, but
and we still doing the work.
Other real shit is happening too. So let's talk about this real shit with your single woman struggles.
Okay. Well, let's go. So you feel like the quarantine broke your boo up?
I don't think it necessarily broke us up, but I think that when you don't have shit to do, for real, and y'all are around each other 24/7.
You can't even go to a nice restaurant.
Yeah, you don't get to date. But you know what? We actually did things.
Okay.
We did. We had like intimate nights at the house. Like
That's sexy.
I set up some wine and cheese and some cute little hookah and all of that one night and listened to some good music. So we did. It actually brought us closer.
Okay.
But I think that sometimes when you are...
Did you ever sit on the couch and start looking upside his head?
And be like, I don't like the way his head I don't like the way his head is shaped for real. Or his edge up needs to go a little bit further. No, for real, no.
I'm just wondering. Look at me.
But yeah, sometimes, hell yeah, you're looking like, I never noticed that before.
Okay. Girl.
That damn, nah.
That mole. Why that mole right there?
But no, it didn't really break us up.
So y'all had some good times on quarantine.
It actually brought us closer in a lot of ways. And then when you got just I'll say me. I'm speaking for me. I had too much time to think.
Bitch, along with your thoughts.
I was just lonely than a motherfucker with my thoughts.
Yeah.
Like, so I started scrutinizing everything.
Oh, that's the worst, Mama Mia.
Like,
that's the worst.
It's just like you said. You just said, like, I'm looking up the side of this nigga head like, you didn't say that right. Why did you say it like that? Like, you know what I'm saying? So that's what I'll say.
It was the little things that broke y'all up, you feel? Or what? What do you mean? Too much togetherness?
I don't want to go into that. You talk. Okay,
let me take over
single
then.
bitches struggle.
Because
talk about my
single
shit.
ladies, all the single ladies. Hey, a bitch happy over here though. Okay, she ain't got no penis in her life, but hey, it's all right. Hey, we gonna get back to it. Hey, let me tell you, honey. I had a boo thing. But my boo thing went crazy on me even before the quarantine, okay? So mama had to let him go. God was like, okay, let me go and get rid of him before the quarantine. Because I know the quarantine coming. And I don't think you going to make it, if you will.
Ooh, God is good.
God is good all the time. All the time. God is good. Can we get a clap on that one? Let me hear it. Hey. So I have been completely dickless during the quarantine and alone with myself. Now, B.Hall loves herself, okay? So that's not a problem for her.
How much does B.Hall love herself?
This much, if you could see me. Not a little bit, a lot of bit.
Okay.
She loves herself. I mean,
okay, so you're a single black woman who
Yes,
loves
ma'am.
herself.
Yes, ma'am.
Okay, now keep going.
And I got to work from home for the first time. I've been with the company for 13 years. And I had been praying that I got to work from home. I had been looking. I started looking in maybe about 3 months before quarantine for at-home jobs because I just got tired of going into that building every day. I didn't want to look at the people. I didn't want to talk to the people. I didn't want them coming to talk to me. And my job was pretty easy. I just was tired of the hustle and bustle. I would be so sleepy driving home even. Yeah. It's midday and I'm tired. All I do is sit at my desk all day and work on the computer. I don't even talk to nobody on the phones or anything. I was just tired. And I remember driving home, I'd be praying. I was like, I just want to work from home. I just want to work from home. And then God said, yes, ma'am, I got you. Hold on. Just hold on, Miss Hall. Just hold on. And so getting to work from home was just a blessing in itself.
So now
and
you're
not having
working from home.
Yeah.
It's quarantine. You're dickless.
I'm dickless. But I'm okay.
And you're okay because you love yourself. Okay, keep going.
And I'm drinking my morning tea. I get to get up even when I'm on the clock and go make me a little something. I'm a greedy bitch. And I like to eat, okay? Don't tell nobody. So I'm eating all day. I get to get up, I brush my teeth, wash my face, and sit at my computer and do my little job, answer some emails and shit. I was in heaven on earth, guys.
Even dickless?
Even being dickless. Now that's why my kitty cat be talking when I see a man. Even when Mr. Man was right here, I ain't gonna say his name. I don't know if he want his business out there. He might be married, I don't know. I said, oh, that's a man right there.
Everywhere we go, y'all. Everywhere.
I was with her for a week in Atlanta, and
everywhere we went.
I just want to see some men.
Really, we couldn't go anywhere for real in Atlanta because Atlanta was still kind of
but that's another thing about Atlanta. You don't know if they're gay or not. So I couldn't get as excited as here in Texas. I will say that. Because you don't know. You literally don't fucking know.
You don't know anywhere in the world.
But Atlanta's different, honey.
Yeah.
For me.
I mean, no.
I don't live there.
No, I definitely agree.
Yeah.
Part of the struggle of dating in Atlanta.
Yeah.
It definitely is hard because...
Are you ready?
You'll be walking up to the guy and you'll be like, "Oh, he fine as hell." And then when he approach you, he's like, "Hey, girl." Oh! And you'll be like, "Oh, okay,
never mind."
Okay,
I like your shoes, boo.
Hey, boo. Yeah. So yeah, it's part of the struggles.
Well, we had a conversation last night because somebody was in my DMs, and he live here in Texas, and we trying to figure out, is he gay or not? Because he hasn't made that next step.
So you can't say that. You can't say just because a man isn't so on you because you.
No, I'm not saying that.
Okay.
We're just trying to figure it out. Period. He don't have to be on me. He's single though.
No, I'm gonna tell y'all what my thing is with him. Every time he texts her, he texts like,
"Don't say it. Don't say what it say."
Okay,
no.
I'm just using an example.
Okay.
A word may be like, "Ooh." You know, okay. So like a man should type like OHHH or some shit. He type like OHHHH. And I'm like, he using too many letters. Like what the fuck? When a nigga say yes, a nigga need to be like YES. This nigga use yes like with 12 S's.
I hate
Fuck
you.
that shit. That's too much for me. I want my nigga to use
That's one of the struggles of being single right now. It's in this day and time. You just don't know.
You know what? I think it's really fucked up. We're not downplaying the black man right now because right now what's going on in the world, we're loving
black
man. Like the black men are everything right now. You know what I mean? Like I'm so proud to be a black woman, and I just want me a good, nice, strong black man. You know what I mean? So we're definitely not putting that on all of them, but there are some good gay black men out there.
Yeah, you're good, Judy.
Yeah,
you're good, Judy.
And there ain't nothing wrong with that.
Hey,
you know, everybody.
But I'm looking for a whole husband that want to get in the kitty cat, if you will.
She's taking applications, y'all.
Actively taking applications.
You follow her on her Instagram, and she's like giving
B.Classy13. Okay.
She's giving the bio, y'all. Like she's like telling you exactly what she wants. So make sure you hit her up, guys.
I'm not that picky. Let me stop.
Oh, really?
What about talking about relationships? What about the interracial relationships right now? Do you think they're good? Do you think they're like questioning their spouses?
I would think that if you're in an interracial relationship right now, that you have had these talks already.
Mm-hmm.
Like,
before
all of this, you know, like it comes up.
I wonder if I would just assume that he with me, so he know what's up.
No.
I probably would. I'm naive as fuck, y'all. I'm sorry. I am.
I have been with a white man before.
I call them others. I've been with an other.
I have dated interracially, and he knew how I felt. Like, and I guess I have to be honest. Like, we didn't really have the conversation.
Yeah.
It wasn't in depth, but we had the conversation like subliminally. Like, I might say something, or we might be in an environment, and I'll be like, "How did that make you feel?"
Oh, really?
You know what I'm saying? And he'll be like, "I don't worry about those. I don't see color." You have to see color.
You don't see color?
You have to see
that kind of bothers
color.
me.
Because they don't understand your plight.
Yeah.
If you don't see color, that means you don't understand what the fuck I'm going through. You gotta see color. I can never be with an other that says they don't see color. Because you'll never understand my struggle. You'll never understand.
I need you to see this color, this melanin.
All of it. All this magic. You know what I mean? So, I don't know. So, I would think that
you feel like they should have already had the conversation and you know where your spouse stands.
That, before you marry somebody, that's of another race.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? You need to have that conversation.
I would say yes, but I don't know. Like, what does the conversation look like, and how do you bring? Like, I guess it's situational. Yeah. Like, something happens and then you talk about it. But do you just like out of the blue, like, what do you think? How do you think my struggle has been, or how do you stand on?
But you got to remember, the George Floyd incident is not the first police brutality incident.
Of course.
So I would say, did it come up with Philando Castro? Okay. Did it come up with Sandra Bland? Oh. Did it come up with any of these other people who've lost their lives based on racial profiling or a white man being scared of a black man? You know, so it should have came up before now. It could have. I don't understand how it couldn't have.
Yeah.
But see,
I guess I would think, like, how in depth did it get? Do you like, yeah, that's wrong, and then you just move on? Like, I don't know.
I don't know. But that's why I want me a strong black man.
Bring it on back. Bring it on back.
That's why I love the black man. Like, I'm really big on just making the black family a black family. Like, I want to show a positive black family. I want a melanated black man and a melanated black woman with melanated black children living positively.
Yes.
You know what I'm saying? Like,
that's a beautiful image.
It's a beautiful thing.
Even just you saying it like that, I was like, oh, that's beautiful. I'm imagining as you're saying it.
The thing is that we don't, I will say that over time, we're starting to see it more on television, but we didn't see that. And if you go all the way back to slavery times, like the 1600s, even during slavery, they broke up the black family.
Oh,
They broke it up. Then even after the Civil War, that's when jails were created. When prisons were created, they were created for the black man. Anything the black man did was wrong. So they took him out of the home and they put him in the prisons. Now you've created the independent black woman. You've taken the man from the house, and now you got the black woman.
The strong independent.
Black woman.
I hate it.
Get that out of here. I hate it. So I needed to come back. I need a strong black family where the man is the leader. He's the head of the household. And the woman is still strong. And she's not his backbone, but she's his partner.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Yeah. I need that back. So I'm big on it. I'm really big on that.
Amen to that. Me as well. Yeah. It's beautiful.
But that goes to, what do you think about, like, the women right now?
The black woman?
The black woman right now. What do you feel like as a black woman, your role is during these protests? Like, during this movement, what do you feel like your role is?
I don't know if I can speak for black women in general, but my role, because I have high anxiety and I am claustrophobic, I can't be on the front line. I don't feel like that's my role. I feel like I pass out and then you got to take me to the hospital and I'm in the goddamn way.
Yeah.
So my role is to go, and if I'm going to be in the protest, it's going to be to help and aid the people that are walking in the protests, right? With handing out fruit, water, any type of food, it's like make a sign or something for them. But I can't literally be in the march at this point, because of my health situation. And I'm donating every day. I literally donate every day. Outside of that, I'm promoting the Black businesses online anyway, or I'm going, just today I went and got my lashes done, y'all, by a Black woman. I want to get my wax done for the kitty cat by a Black woman. So I'm just promoting Black love and black people as a unit. I've been doing this, y'all. That ain't nothing new for me.
That's new. That's not.
That ain't nothing new.
You've been doing this for a while.
I've been doing this. I love Black people, y'all. I love people in general, to be honest, but I love Black people, and I just want to see us win.
Yeah.
I just want to see us win. Yeah. We don't have to be against each other. They always want to pin the Black woman against one another. I don't see that. I don't get that. I don't receive any hate. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Like, the struggle can be real. Speaking of the pretty ugly struggle, it can be real, but I shut that shit down with love. Honestly,
that's dope.
I spread love. Like, when I see my Black woman and she might be looking upside my head or something, or she might be thinking like, oh, she thinks she all that. I love you, sister.
Yes, honey.
I love you, sister.
Give it to
Ain't
her,
no
baby.
hate over here.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
You cute. I like your shoes. I like your hair. Like,
hey, where you get your shoes from? Oh, I need them. Come on now. I love you.
Yeah, I definitely think that Black women, I'm going to just
speak on it.
I'm going to say women in general, but fuck that. I'm talking about Black women. Black women, I think that we need to, we're strong already. You know what I'm saying? Like, we are the original woman. I'm telling y'all, Eve had melanin in her blood. You know what I mean? Yes. So we are the original woman.
Speak on it.
I just feel that our role is to nurture, but lead, and know when to follow. And it's a struggle.
That's a word.
It's a struggle. You know what I mean? So,
yeah, rewind that and play that black. Play that back. I said black. Play that back.
You know what I'm saying? So I just really think that, we're supposed to be there to make sure our guys are okay, our men are okay, make sure our children
a good support
understand.
system.
Yeah, we definitely supposed to do that. I think. Oh, speaking of, I was watching, I think CNN, one of them news channels, and it was a lady, and a Black lady. She was talking, and she was stating that her group, I don't remember the organization name, they were social workers, and they came out to the marches, and they set up shop, and they sat there, and they were like mental health workers for the people protesting and marching. Like, if they saw somebody too riled up,
got to be too much for them.
Yeah, they would go get them, pull them to the
side.
I
love it.
And say, hey, come talk to me.
Yeah.
What's going on? What are you feeling?
What are you feeling?
And then they're able to calm that person down and then put them back out there for the real fight. Because sometimes the emotions will take over.
It will.
Especially in a woman.
It will.
Especially in a woman. So when I watched her, I was like, oh my God, that is the dopest thing ever. Like, she was like, we're social workers. We're licensed social workers. This is what we do for a living. And this is our part.
This is our part.
Everybody has their own part in this fight.
Absolutely.
You know what I mean? Like,
and don't judge me, because I can't be on the front line with you. Don't judge me. And don't judge your brother or your sister either.
I'm with you. I got anxiety.
Ooh.
And I got kids at the house. And if I go out here and somebody come up to me and spit in my face, I ain't calm enough. I'm not calm enough. You know what I'm saying? Like, I'm not calm enough to be like,
girl, please.
Black power. I'm going to jail, bitch. I'm going to jail. That's why you got to know your role. You got to know where you're good at. Oh, I can donate some money.
I can donate
like
some
you said,
money
I can build some signs. I can give out some water.
I'm a support system. I'm going to support you however I can. But you need a hug? I'll hug you right now. Corona and all. I will hug you.
If you were marching, do you think that would you be holding up a sign, or would you be like a rioter throwing a brick into a building?
Girl, please. I can't throw 5 feet in front of me. Cut it out. Do you see these nails, honey? No.
I'm throwing bricks in the fucking window.
I'm not throwing.
I'm fucking up the building. This is why I know I shouldn't be out there. I ain't stealing shit, because fuck that shit. Like, I don't even, my anxiety won't even let me carry shit that long.
I'm a peaceful protester.
Nah, I'm a rioter. I'm fucking, give me a brick. I'm fucking throwing
Girl, you know they
shit.
stacking them up wherever you, on your wall, you stacks of them.
And
so
I'm
pick one up.
carrying as many as I can fucking hold. And I'm throwing them in the window.
Do your thing, baby. We need it all. We need a good mixture of everything.
So that's why I know I can't really be out there, because I'm going to be in jail somewhere. And then
What I tell you when you said you're going to protest? I said, I got your bail, baby. I said, I got your bail. Because I already know.
That's so funny, because I was like, I'm going to go out there and march. And my mom was like, no, baby, stay home. You don't need to do that. I'm scared for you. And she's like, shit, I got your bail.
True story, y'all. True
Shit, I got your bail. That's all I needed to hear, boo.
Okay, we out here.
Shit. That's all I needed to hear. I'm telling you.
Because I know my sister rowdy, y'all. She rowdy.
Don't let me go there.
Honey.
Don't let me go. Don't.
Shit. Don't do it.
Don't let that.
Don't do it, mama.
Don't let that pretty face fool you, honey. I'm gonna get with you.
That's part of the pretty ugly struggle, honey.
That pretty ugly struggle, baby.
Let me tell you.
But it's just been so much going on in the world. And first, if you even go back to Corona, and then you go back to the things that are going on right now with the George Floyd, the Ahmaud Arbery, like all of these things that are going on in the world, if it doesn't change you. I
accidentally watched that video.
Oh, I watched it intentionally.
Jesus Christ. I didn't want to see it because, y'all, I'm so emotional. And I know I'd be crying for days. And I would feel like there's nothing I'm just crying, and I can't do anything to help him, help his family. And someone played it on their Instagram, and I just got the last end of it, the worst fucking part of it, actually. And I just was thinking, what was he feeling in that moment?
In that moment, that fear.
You know?
That fear.
Him trying to fight off the man, and then feeling like he even tried to, after he got shot, he still tried to run off. Yeah. You know, not realizing the effect that it had took on his body.
Okay, stop.
See? You see? You sensitive bitch, you.
Sensitive little motherfucker. That's what I'm talking about. We strong, but we sensitive. We want to cry.
Yeah, I'm going to be honest. I'm not that strong. I'm just being honest. I know people say the strong, but I'm not that goddamn strong. I don't know why we have that. I'm strong when I have to be, of course, but I don't want to be.
You know,
I don't want to have to be the strength of my family. I want that man to be, but
I've taken on that role as a strong woman or a strong Black woman, and I don't even think it was by choice. I really think that it was by circumstances, and I took pride in that for a very long time, especially in my 20s. Yeah. In my 20s, I was so
strong,
proud
independent.
To be strong, independent. I got my own job. What's the Boosie song? She got her own job.
Hey, she got her own car. She got her own house. Hey.
Girl, that was the anthem. You know what I'm saying?
INDEP, girl.
So that was the anthem, and
it was.
But at this age now, it's like, fuck that. I don't want to do it no more.
That.
I don't want to raise these kids on my own. Fuck that.
Kids.
Fuck these. I mean that with the most sincerity in my heart. Fuck them kids. I don't want to raise them by myself.
Oh, goodness.
And then sometimes it's fuck them niggas too, because they get on my goddamn nerves.
Hello.
You know
talk to them.
But hey.
Talk to them.
I digress. But you know. But
so you took that on in your 20s, and how do you feel now in your 30s?
In my 30s, it's definitely, I don't want to be strong. I mean, I think that in order to lead, you got to know how to follow. And I think that we forget that as Black women. You forget that how to follow, because we're so used to leading. I go back to even like in the 80s where we were born. We were born in the 80s, you know. Yes. Our parents, either the Black man was either on crack or selling crack. Ooh. So either he was in the home or he was in prison. You know what I'm saying? And
6 feet under.
Or 6 feet under. You know what I mean? And I'm not saying that every Black man, but we're going to say majority. And I think that it forced our mothers to be strong. So then when it made our mothers strong.
My mama worked 3 jobs. Come on.
What the hell? See, you know what I'm saying? They what did they do? They pushed that on us. They pushed that on our generation of Black women to be strong. And then their sons, though, they coddled them. Oh. They coddled them. They wanted to nurture them. They wanted to save them from the world. Do you get what I'm saying? But the women, they wanted them ready for the world.
Ready
so
for the
I think
world.
that sometimes that shit is misconstrued right now. Sometimes right now, you are looking at...
We don't talk about them with them mama's boys. Jesus Christ.
Sometimes right now, you're looking at the man, they're like, hell no, I need to go 50-50.
Can't go 50-50 with no hoe. What you talking about?
Black man.
I am not.
No.
Any man. I'm
You know
not.
what I'm saying? So,
I can't. I won't. I refuse.
so it's a kind of like, so as a black woman, I think it's just embedded in you a little bit if you grew up in the 80s to be strong and independent and get your own money and get your own everything. But no, God said it was a partnership. Yes. God took a rib out of Adam and placed it in Eve.
Amen. Speak on it.
That is his partner. That's your partner. You're not supposed to be...
A man is supposed to protect,
provide,
and profess,
his love. Girl.
Come on, talk to him. We ain't finna go to church on y'all
Teach
today.
them. You better tell them how it is.
You better listen.
For real.
For real.
I'm telling you. Says the single bitches in the room.
By choice.
Single bitches in the
By
room.
choice.
I don't know if mine's by choice though.
Well, you know, you're a little different.
Let me tell you, I want to be in a relationship. Like, I've been single a really long. Well,
do you consider yourself to be picky or high standards, or you just no? You know, I work with my man.
I will.
Are you a ride or die, B?
I'm definitely not a ride or die.
All right.
In my 20s, I probably
y'all.
was like, oh, I'll ride or die. But fuck that, nigga. I'm not riding.
That shit's so whack.
I will ride, but I'm definitely not dying.
Bitch, if you ride, I'll be like, where y'all going first? Shit. I might need to get off right here on this stop.
See, you know what? And I'm so opposite. I'm like, okay, where we going? Let me get in the car. Can I ride the front seat?
I got
Can
my gun too, man.
I'm ready. But when it comes to the real shit, I'll be like, okay, y'all doing too
All
much.
right, now let's listen. Wait, let's plan this out. Okay, we got to think about it.
Yes.
I don't know if I got to be here for all of you motherfuckers.
So yeah, I don't know. In my 30s though, like at this age that
do you think your standards are high, or do you think I work with my man? Like I find a man I like and I work with him. No, I ain't gonna use that word, you know, I don't like, but you know, I work with him.
She doesn't like settle, y'all. We've been having this debate about, are you settling to be single because you haven't found the man that you want? Because deep down inside, you want to be in a relationship with a good black man.
I want a good, strong man.
You want to be in a relationship.
Praise him. Where you at?
But because you haven't found the perfect one, are you settling to be single? Or are you upholding your
single?
I don't know.
She say settle. I be like,
because I think that people sometimes will start to say, this is what I want when they can't get something.
Girl, but you know I can get it. Now cut the shit.
Well, I'm not saying that you can't get it.
Right.
I'm saying that
that's why I be feeling like
you have not found the one that you want.
Because he probably belongs to somebody else.
That meets your standards. All the good niggas been groomed by a good wife.
Well, I love him being groomed, but I need to be single. I don't need you married. You can be groomed, because I didn't groom a lot of men. I ain't gonna lie to you.
Yeah.
But I don't, after I groom, I'm like, I don't really want you. You know, she can have you. She'll be great for the next woman.
You're like exhausted from grooming them. Like, nigga,
It's been kind of fun for me. I like build a man for her. In my 20s. In my 20s.
Can you build a man now?
Fuck. For me?
Yeah.
Yeah, for me.
No, I'm saying, you meet a guy that with potential. He has potential.
Bitch, that's a bad word in my house. Potential. Get the fuck, girl. Oh, next question. That's a bad word. Okay, y'all. That's potential, settling. I don't like none of that shit. Give me something else. Rephrase it, ho. Rephrase it.
Everything's negative to her, y'all.
I'm an optimistic person, like 100%. And it makes me a little bit naive sometimes. I'm not gonna lie. I know it. But I have met some really good men over even the last 6 months, and I don't want to settle for them. I don't want to settle for them. It's just a little bit something that's a little bit off. This last one, who I was highly attracted to, wanted to give him a little piece of the kitty cat. I was like, no, something ain't right. You know, you got to listen to that. What's that? That third eye.
That third eye.
You gotta listen
woman's
to
intuition.
You know, you gotta listen to that. Yeah. And in my 30s, I'm listening to her, and I'm like, something ain't right. So I ain't even gonna give him the Kit Kat. He want some more Kit Kat, and I ain't willing. So I need my man to be my man, and for me, I don't want nobody else motherfucking man. Girl, you know I had that wife in my DMs.
Yeah, I remember.
I was like, I don't talk to nobody husband, ma'am. And she was like, well, you was on his list. His list of what? And so she sent me a picture of him. I said, well, send me a picture. Maybe he been in my DMs. I don't know. It's on Instagram. She hit me up and she showed me picture. I said, I don't even know this man. And I sent it to some friends of mine. They was like, oh yeah, I know him. Blah, 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 blah. I was like, don't know the man. He don't even follow me. He's never DM'd me. He never commented or liked a picture. I don't know why I'm on his list.
I don't want to be that wife
that's checking other bitches.
Yes, I don't want to be her.
See?
But okay, in closing, before we end this thing out, I have been asking the question, and I'm going to ask it for the fellas, and I'm going to ask it for the ladies.
Hit them with it.
I have been asking the question. It's 4 F's.
Let's go.
Which one?
Oh, see, she added one. Okay, go ahead.
I added one. So, which one of these things could you not live with? Is that how I asked it? Which one is one?
You had 2 questions.
Okay, it's 2 questions. So the first question is, which one is the one that you cannot live with? Like your guy or your woman has to have one of these qualities, right? So the first one is faithfulness, fucking, feelings. What was the last one?
Bitch, don't give me the line. You just added it last night.
I don't know, because I added faithful. So it's fucking.
Finances.
That's the 4th one. Okay. So it's fucking, faithful, finances, and feelings. Out of those 4 things, which one could you give up to have a successful relationship? Out of those 4 things, which one? I ain't gonna tell y'all what mine was.
I ain't gonna tell you mine either. Shit, you are, girl.
So
everybody we asked, it was unanimous.
Yes, all the women, because we haven't asked any men, but all the women are like giving up this one thing, and it's fucking. I mean. It is what it is. And then the second part of the question is, which one is the one that you is a must have?
It's a must have.
So the first part is, which one can you give up? And the second
out
part
of the 4.
And which one is the one that you must have?
Can't live without.
So again, those are feelings. Fucking feelings is like, oh, he makes me feel so good. He's so sweet. He gives me flowers. Shit. Fucking is, oh, the sex is the fucking bomb. Faithful is, we don't have any questions about infidelity. I ain't got to worry about him sleeping with nobody else. I ain't got to worry about none of that. Like, you know what I'm saying? And then what was the other one? Finances.
Bitch, why do you keep getting the most important one? God damn, bitch. Girl. Now, come on. You playing.
So finances. So the last one is finances. Finances are like, that goes without being said. You know what that means. And then they gotta have a couple, or the woman has to be financially stable.
Hey, L'Oreal said he need his woman to be an adult. Do you hear me? I was on somebody live the other day and L'Oreal got on and he said, I need an adult. I want to date an adult and take care of her motherfucking business.
She can take care of
herself. I'm not going to pay nobody's cell phone bill. I've been dating you for 3 weeks. Come on now. I felt them on that.
Is that too soon? Is that too
soon? For
a
cell phone, bitch? Please. I wouldn't disrespect myself.
I wouldn't ask.
I got it, so I'm not.
First of all,
I ain't asked for no gas money. I ain't asked for no cell phone bill.
I got big shit.
Get the fuck. You know what I'm saying?
I got big shit.
I ain't the bitch need 500. I need 50,000.
You know what I'm saying? So it's different from.
So answer that question for yourself.
Answer that question, and y'all can even send it to us. You can.
I guess through the DM,
Instagram or DM.
It's the Pretty Ugly Struggle podcast on Instagram. We got to do a Facebook. We got to do a Facebook. Okay. We haven't did it yet.
I'll set that up too. And I also set up an email. What else? Like, our pretty girl or pretty guy of the week.
Do you have one?
You know what I'm gonna give it to? I'm gonna give it broadly. Okay. I'm gonna give the pretty girl of the week is every melanated black woman that's out there just in the struggle, honey. We know this shit ain't right. We know this shit get hard. We know this shit get real.
We with you though.
But we with you. So hold your head up high.
You sexy motherfucker.
Sexy, fine ass, pretty ass, queen. Beautiful ass queen. You know what I'm saying?
Melanated queen.
And then I'm gonna give the pretty guy of the week to
Talk to him.
all the kings. We see you, black man.
Hey.
We see you. We see you in the struggle. We know you fighting for what's right.
We with you, baby.
We with you. We will not allow their feet to be on your neck. What is it to be on your neck anymore?
Talk to them.
We there.
Soldier.
We got you. So that's who 100%. I'm giving it to. All the melanated black.
Can we get a clap on that?
And women.
Hey.
Your applause.
I didn't hear. Okay,
there you go. You know what I'm saying? So that's who I'm giving it to this week. Amen. If y'all have anyone y'all want to dedicate it to, hit us up.
Hit us up. We're gonna set that email up pretty soon, and we look forward to your letters, your thank yous. Please don't send us no hate mail. It will be discarded. All right. Do you hear me now?
No, we ain't perfect. We know. We ain't shit. She ain't shit. I ain't shit. We're just trying to be some shit. You know what I'm saying? We want our
and
shit.
Talk that shit. Thank you guys for joining us so much. We had so much fun today. It's only our second show, so
we promise to get better. We promise to get better. Y'all tell us. We will take any advice.
Constructive criticism.
I don't even take your bad shit. I might talk a little shit back, but I'm going to take it.
I'm going to delete the shit and laugh.
I'll take it.
And look up your Instagram profile and talk shit to myself.
But definitely give it back to us. We appreciate you all for listening and tuning in.
And we love you. Keep the fight going.
Remember, the struggle is fucking real.
I've been B.Hall.
And I'm Conni Luv.
See you next time. Bye-bye.